Okay, what was we saying? What was we talking about?
Pretty much, this is a living hell. The planet we on is a living hell. We was brought here to figure out, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we was talking about that, and I was saying,
Everybody's so focused on materialistic things that they can't find their true self.
yeah,
Everything is a distraction, literally everything.
it is like everything of the world is literally like the devil's
Work.
the devil's work.
This is the devil's playground.
Yeah,
Where
it
we
is.
living at.
And to me, it's sad because people don't realize it, and they don't realize that God sent people. Like God really chose people to come here and tell y'all, like, you know, turn from that, turn from these ways of the world, because if you don't, you're gonna suffer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, you can't blame them because you got people preaching. You know what I mean?
False messages.
False messages, and but like I be saying, like as far as like me, what I go through with people is like what makes it so hard for people like me, people who's really chosen to come here and, you know, help people out of their ways. People don't realize, like, it ain't just, it's not coming from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything that all these messages that I get, or anything, I don't even know how to explain it.
I mean, if you can't explain it, you ain't really got to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Some things is better left unexplained. Honestly, sometimes.
No, but some stuff like gotta be said because it's kind of sad that. But I'm speaking. Okay, I'm gonna speak for myself. This is how I feel. This is what makes me sometimes say I wanna leave, or I wanna, you know, I'd rather just go. You know, because I know my purpose, and I know that, you know, I was really chosen to come here and like give messages to the people. But it's hard when you're in a world where people rather, you know, do what they want to do.
At one point in life, I was like so high. Like, I ain't talking about like smoking or nothing, but I'm saying like so high at a point that like people was envying me and starting stuff for no reason. And then like that knocked me down a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because not for one, because I was the only one really doing it. And for two, because that's hard trying to do what's right or following your calling, and you surrounded by a bunch of snakes, or you know, it's just little stuff, you know, like we were talking about earlier, you know what I'm saying? It'll knock you back a whole lot on top of being in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Because people don't realize, like I said, they don't realize. First, people got to realize, what am I trying to say?
Can't get mad with the messenger.
You can't get mad with the messenger because. Okay, it's just time to get real. Just gonna introduce and we're gonna do it. Because I can't act like a dead camera in there. I can't. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so basically we was talking about something. And the conversation got real good. So I'm like, let's record this. But it's something about when we put this camera on, it was just like, okay, but I told him, you know, it's you know, the stuff we was talking about, I was like, this is stuff people need to hear because, like I was telling him, the world we in now, it's like, okay, let's just refer to religion and the Bible. We was talking about how people, you know, they say God is coming back, the world is gonna end, all this and all that. And what people don't realize is that God is already here, you know, and they say if you ain't right within, you going to hell. But you gotta understand what that really means, like, cause like I always say, you know, I read the Bible, you know, I ain't gonna just say I haven't never read it, but I used to read the Bible when I was taking that path.
I couldn't never get into it. I ain't gonna lie.
I could never get past the first couple pages because it was like after that, That's all you need to know. Like
yeah,
after you
I
read that first.
Genesis. Then after I read Genesis, I couldn't read.
But once you like get to a point where you just realize, okay, it is some truth in here, but you gotta really depict what's. You gotta really read between the lines because they're telling you everything, but since they flip it and make it like they make it seem like, you know, it already happened. You feel what I'm saying? They make it seem like that the stuff that's in the Bible happened. They don't tell you that that's what's happening now. They don't tell you that this was supposed to be a guide for us. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be something you read on and imagine this happening. You have to imagine yourself in the Bible. You feel what I'm saying? You have to every verse you have to take it as for right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it says I can, like you said, I can never get past the first couple pages because I'm like, okay, God made the land, God did this, you know, all that type of stuff. The introduction, basically.
Yeah.
And I just felt like after that, it was just a bunch of mess.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But now that I am where I am now, is this what you to sleep?
No, my eye, you know, probably mess with my eye.
You want to turn that one back on?
You can, if you're going to be able to, you know.
I don't want you to fall asleep.
I ain't going to fall asleep, just my eyes still itch a little bit
But,
from going out early.
You don't feel like it's throwing off, do you? You don't feel like it's throwing off, do you?
No.
You know? Because, you know me, I feel like... It's like when I started talking like this, I feel like... Okay, being that every time I would try to speak about certain stuff, I get rejected. So, whenever I talk about it, I have a hard time talking about it because I just feel like people don't want to hear it. You feel what I'm saying? So just talking to you, it's like I'm like, do you want to hear it? Like, do you want to talk about it? Like, you know, because it's stuff that we need to talk about. It's stuff that we need to say and keep it all the way real. No, not sugarcoating it because what was we just saying? Like the Bible, and it's sad because you have so many people preaching the Bible on the daily. So many people believe in it and not realizing what. You got so many people reading the Bible, really not just even not knowing what they're reading. You know what I mean? Not really knowing who those people were. You know what I'm saying? Not really knowing the stories in the Bible. They happen, but it's like, you gotta understand who them people were. You gotta understand where the Bible came from, first of all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You got me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much. Like every time I try to talk about one thing, I want to talk about something else. It's like it could just
talk about it.
This could really go all.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean? Because okay, I'm gonna just speak for myself. Ever since I could remember, and I'm gonna say elementary school, and I always say this in my videos or whenever I'm talking about this type of stuff, I always say this for a reason because ever since I could remember, basically, I guess it was elementary school, I don't remember, but ever since I had a consciousness, I came into consciousness, I just always knew something. You feel what I'm saying? And I always knew something wasn't right. And I spent my whole life, and I might get emotional, because it's like, it be like when you start talking about stuff like this, that spirit just, you know, and it's just, I be trying to shake it off, but it be trying to come out. But, being the way I am, and even though I'm just really like figuring out what it is, you know, I always knew it was something, but now that I know what it is, it's like God wants me to let people know now. God wants me to let people know why I had to go through that fire in my life. You know, God wants me to tell people why I had to endure so much pain. You feel what I'm saying? So I can now tell people how to, you know, overcome it. You feel what I'm saying? So the stuff, it's just so much. Why you looking like that?
No, I'm listening.
But yeah, well, I'm just talking to you. I'm just gonna act with the camera not there, cause if I keep thinking this camera
See,
there,
I ain't looked at the camera.
it's gonna like. But I just know it's there. It's just like this camera is really the enemy. That's
See,
really the
I
devil.
ain't looked at the camera
but
at all.
this is my way. I'm gonna have to tell people. But God knows I gotta, you know, I ain't decided to get on camera and talk, but I gotta get, you know.
Yeah.
I gotta do it, you know.
I ain't type to get
and
on
that's
camera
another
either,
thing,
really
like
talk.
what we was talking about earlier. It's times I don't want to do it. I tell God, look, I don't want to do it. I don't want to tell these people because they don't listen. Like, God, why you, like, I ain't gonna say why you chose me, because I'm grateful for being chosen to do it. But it's times where I be like, God, look, I don't even, like, I just want to be worried about myself. Because I keep telling these people what you telling me to tell them. You giving me these dreams and these messages.
That part.
You know. But when I tell people whatever it is, or I get on here and I talk about stuff, God, I'm not getting no views. You know. God, I'm not, you know. They're not responding. They're not reacting. They're not saying nothing. You know what I mean? And that makes it hard because I know what I've been through before I even got on camera. I know before I get a message, I gotta go through it. So when I get the message, I understand it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't just wait. I don't just get up and be like, oh, you know, da da, you know. But I'm feeling off. Maybe it's 'cause you sleepy.
I ain't sleepy. You want me to talk?
Yeah, like it was earlier.
Well, I'm gonna talk about, you know.
I
me
want
a
it to be
little
like
bit.
we was, you know, but
Yeah.
like I don't like it made me talk to myself and it'd be kind of like making me feel like
I'm gonna talk about me.
But
for a
I'm
little bit.
learning that, you know, sometimes, you know, I might say something and it might not be a response.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to accept that with, you know, you, because it's like usually I don't know how to explain it. But if I feel like, just basically what I say, if I feel like I'm saying something people don't want to hear it, I just want to be quiet. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Because, like, I don't know. But, you know. But I guess the stuff I say, it might, I just got to accept that it's like, I'm not going to get the reaction I imagine. You know what I'm saying? I expect people when I say something, I expect people to be like, you know, just act like, you know what I mean? But
I was gonna speak on the part you said for your mess you gotta go through 'em.
Yeah, you gotta go
I was
through
gonna say that's why, like, for example, I had to go through certain situations in order to.
And when did my phone get off do not disturb? I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. Let me say this right quick. I'm telling y'all. Whenever I try, I'm gonna tell y'all why I be upset when I try to get on here and speak these messages, because I go through so much, even to the point where when I try to make these videos, because I'm not even doing it on my phone no more, because every time I would try to do it on my phone will cut off. They'll say I don't have no storage. I'm sitting here, we talking about this, all of a sudden, my phone ring. My phone be on Do Not Disturb every day. How did I Do Not Disturb? So I'm telling y'all now, this world we in, God is here with us, but the enemy is working hard right now for y'all to stay asleep. And I'm telling y'all, God has chosen people to tell y'all to wake up and realize what's going on. Because if y'all don't realize what's going on, if y'all don't wake up and get yourself together, y'all are really, really, really gonna suffer. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the thing I'm trying to get people to understand. Like I said, it's a lot of times where I just be like, God, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to help this person. They're not listening. I don't, you know. But God won't let me. God will give me a dream and you know, just, and when I say you know, it's because, like, I try to watch what I say when I'm being recorded. That's why I really don't like to be recorded, because I know, like, I can't say certain stuff. But what was you gonna say?
Oh yeah, but I was gonna say I was saying how you was pretty much stating that, you know, when you get a message, you pretty much got to go through it before you can, you know, explain it or tell the people.
Yeah, you
But
gotta
I
go
was-
through it.
But yeah, I was saying how, you know, I had to go through certain situations in life
Mm-hmm.
to realize things on my own. But I will always get saved in a way, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what I was gonna talk about, cause I was gonna make a video. You know, I was gonna do my video, and I was gonna talk about how it's people out here who's preaching this stuff that I be trying to preach. It's people out here that's got the light that I'm trying to get. They shining in the light. They getting all the, you know, the attention because they're out there preaching, but they don't really know. They don't really know. They don't really know. You feel what I'm saying? They don't even know God. They don't know who God is for real. And that's why the people they're preaching to haven't found God yet. Because you cannot tell nobody how to find God when you haven't found God for yourself. Because when you find God, it's just a lot of stuff you're not going to do. It's a lot of stuff you're not going to be able to do. You're not going to be able to say stuff. You're not going to be able to go out and do this and do that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's no way you can preach to somebody and tell them to live a life that you're not living.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying be perfect, but you have to be somewhat. You feel what I'm saying?
But yeah, like I done had times where, like I said, they done try to diagnose me with cancer before, everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had to go through so much stuff. It's crazy, but that was just because I was running away from my calling. You know what I'm saying?
And the more you run, the more you run right back into.
We're gonna run slap back into it.
Yeah.
Harder.
But yeah, you gotta go through, like, that's what I'm saying, because it's like I said, it's people out here preaching. It's people out here preaching the word, and they trying to tell people how to go through storms and get through storms. You ain't never been through no storm. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't never been through the fire to tell somebody else how not to get burned. But being that I was literally chosen to do this, I've been going through it ever since I was born. You feel what I'm saying? I don't remember a time I wasn't going through something. And you know, when you going through it, you like, God, why I keep going through this? God, why? Why me? Why me? Why me? And now that I'm here and I'm like, okay, I look back and I'm like, that's why. Because there's people out here I gotta help.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't help these people if I don't have nothing for them to say. I can't tell a young girl like me how to survive. And I'm just being real, because I can't tell a young girl out here how to survive. Some don't even want me to say it. It's me holding back. I'm worried about what people gonna say. You know what I mean? And that's sad. Cause I'm gonna have to
Well,
I'm gonna have to get that.
I'm gonna say this.
What? Just say it.
Yeah, I'm about to, but you know, okay, like for example, like I was saying, how I was so high in a position to the point where I was about to meet my breakthrough. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, sometimes it be so much going against you. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it causes you to backtrack. Then, like I said, of course, you being in the world and the people of the world, you been around them constantly. Like
Mhm.
sometimes you have no choice. Like I ain't afraid to walk on my calling. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was running away from for so long. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm starting to, you know, eat right, do stuff like that, like.
No,
bro,
you do be afraid.
No, listen.
Afraid, though.
Listen, I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
Listen. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna get to that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I was gonna
like,
get to that, but you know, eat right. Like, bro, I was drinking to avoid it, but I was high every day. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
and even when you hide, God be like,
it get worse then.
okay,
You feel what I'm saying?
You know
but
what I mean?
I'm able to talk to myself. You feel what I'm saying? I get like I was saying. Everybody know I get messages too, but at the same time, I just don't elaborate on it.
Yeah. But
Feel
why
what I'm
is
saying?
that though?
That's a personal reason. It's like you said, why is that? Because like I don't, like for example, I don't care about materialistic things. I don't care about, you know, I don't really care about having friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really care about having family. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're only here for one reason.
Yeah.
And we're not leaving with somebody beside us. When we go in the casket, it's just us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people be scared to walk in their calling because they scared they're gonna lose a friend. They scared they're gonna lose.
They scared to give up the world.
They scared to give up the world. But
They know.
in reality, we're gonna have to give up the world anyways.
Yeah, and guess what? And we all know better. Because it's always something in you when you get ready to do something that you ain't supposed to do. It's something in you telling you don't do it.
It had got,
and people don't even know what that is. That's God talking to you.
It had got so bad to the point with me that I was running away from it that I couldn't dream no more. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just now starting back to dream again.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I won't dream in, like, I'm going to say, I probably dream like once every 3 months. But when I dreamed, it was a message. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just now starting to dream every night. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm starting to get messages again. You know what I'm saying? So
but that's why people don't. That's why people don't want to really follow God, because they know if I go this way, I gotta stop drinking.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave certain things alone.
If I go this way, I gotta stop having sex. If I go this way, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop gossiping. I gotta stop.
At the end of the day, you ain't gonna get but so many warnings.
No, God will keep. God will let you.
Yeah, he
You feel what I'm saying? God will.
He will let you. Yeah, but not the chosen ones don't get but so many warnings.
No, the chosen ones, we don't get but so many warnings, but our warnings be a little bit more like, how can I say? The people who are chosen to really walk this path for other people, and people don't realize we walking this path for y'all. You get what I'm saying? I'm sitting here sacrificing everything that I once thought I couldn't live without, everything that I love to do. I gave it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to take this walk, because I realized, okay, something keep pulling on me. You know, I can't be in the world. Every time I try to smoke, I can't have fun because my mind on God the whole time, or my mind on something other than just sitting back, laughing, chilling, blah, blah, blah. You know, every time I did something that I really wasn't supposed to do, it ate me up every time. I'm not able. God don't allow me to do it. God allowed me to do it, but it's always a lesson for me. I'm just never out here doing it with no consciousness. It's always a lesson in it for me. It's something I got to learn. Everything I go through, it was something in it that I had to learn for somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I was telling you, what I was going to say. Let me tell you what I was going to say.
Huh?
Like that.
Oh, say it one more time. I had to make sure I hear you right. I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just so it ain't too personal.
That's not too personal. I mean, at the end of the day,
Cause that's the stuff I'm supposed to be saying.
I don't feel like that person watch anyway. Keep it 100.
And they might do,
but if they do,
need to hear it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But if they do, then you know what I'm saying. I mean, it is what it is. Cause at the end of the day, the truth is the truth.
Cause that's probably why I can't really give it. I want to say out because I'm holding back. So, when we don't record, I don't hold back. Like, I tell him a whole lot of stuff, but I don't think I need to hold back. I need to let it go. You know what I mean? But cause this it'll help me too. You know, cause it's stuff I sometimes don't speak on. But well, let's just start back over. When we was talking about when God choose you, and there's a lot of times. See, every time I get ready to get real, I get ready to cry.
Like that, I was sitting over here looking like that.
Cause I was talking.
No, okay.
Huh? But that's what you're supposed to do, though. Like, let's just start back over and let's just be real about everything. But it's times in my journey right now where I literally would pray to God and say, God, I don't want to, like, you know, why me?
Yeah. And
ever since I could remember, like I said, I was going through something. And being young, you definitely don't know what's going on. All you know is you going through it. And I would always just be like, why me? Like, how could this happen to me? Like, you know, how could I be going through this? How could I be seeing this? How could I be witnessing this? Why is this my life? You know, but it's a lot of stuff I had to go through. Cause when God chooses you to heal and to help people and to help people out of the darkness, you have to go through the darkness first. God has to put you in the dark so that you can find your way out. And so when you find your way out, you can turn back and you can tell somebody else exactly how to find their way out. You know what I mean? So that's why I be so frustrated when I tell people something, they don't listen. I'm like, look, I'm telling you, I know this. You know, God showed me this. I went through this. You know?
Yeah.
So I had to go through so much, like, it's from just being in school and not being able to make no friends, being lonely. You know what I mean? Not understanding, God, why can't I ever have friends? Like, God, why every time I meet a person, they don't want to be friends with me? You know what I'm saying? Or why every time I think I'm able to do something, I can't do it? Because God was teaching me, you don't be attached to this world. I need you. And if you attach to this world, I can't use you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God can't use you when you are part of it, when you of the world. Because you don't know. You don't know. God can't use you to speak his messages if you drunk.
Right.
If you high. If you just got back from the club. If you just got done having sex. Because your mind is not where it needs to be. You know, so being that I'm actually sacrificing all those things. You know what I mean? And I'm telling people, look, I've been living this life. I'm on this journey for real. You know, I've seen God. God has told me the truth. I've seen God. You know what I'm saying? I've been with God. I've been in the presence of God before. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's real, but it's not what y'all think it is. And if y'all go this way, y'all gonna suffer. If y'all keep going this way, if y'all keep following this way, y'all gonna take y'allself to the hell y'all think y'all not going to. Cause guess what? That hell is here on earth. That's hell. Everything that of this world, every little thing down to this down to this chapstick, it's the devil. It's made to kill, to destroy. You get what I'm saying? Read your ingredients. Everything we use is they use it to kill us, to keep us asleep, to lower our frequency, to lower our vibration. And God got people out here trying to tell y'all, like, just stop. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
It's just like the food.
The food. God gave us food. It said in the Bible, God gave us food in the land. Why are we going out buying food? Why are we eating the animals that was here with us? We ain't no more than the animals. You get what I'm saying? Everything here is the devil. So, what was I saying before that?
Really?
I'm serious. And this happens a lot. You know what I mean? It happens a lot. It's like a passion I got. It's so strong. It kind of sometimes it be all over the place. But I had to grow up and see some things. I had to go through things. You know, and looking back, I seen that God was with me out the whole time. Like, I got you. I'm here with you, but I gotta take you through this because I need you for this person. I gotta let you grow up without a father because I'm gonna need you to help this other young girl.
Yeah.
You know, get through growing up without a father. I'm gonna need you to help her. I gotta let you see some stuff going on with your mama so you can help somebody else. You know what I mean? I gotta let you get hurt. You know? I gotta let you go through this fire. I ain't gonna let you get burned though. I ain't gonna let you look like you was in the fire, but you gotta go through it. And you gotta stay with me.
It's gonna smell like smoke
You
too.
have to stay with me. No, you don't. I don't smell like smoke. That's the blessing of it. I gotta do this, you know, because when it's your time, when I need you to be ready.
100% pure.
When I tell you to go, I need you to go, and I don't need you to look back. You know, I'm right here beside you, but I need you to go through this right quick. I gotta teach you how to really get over these obstacles, not get through them, but get over them. Because if you go through the obstacles, you're going to fall on your face.
Every time.
You got to get over them. You know? So I got to give you this rough life. I got to. Because it's going to be a lot of more rough people out here for you to help. But God, why they ain't listening? God, why you choose me? Why? They're not listening, God. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to make YouTube videos no more. They don't listen to it.
I don't like talking from the camera, no way.
You know what I mean? I ain't even thinking about the camera no more now.
I know, I'm just saying in general. That's what keeps me from recording.
Because it's the devil.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we know somebody back there listening to it. We know it.
That's why they light on.
Our spirit know it.
That's why they light on. Look at it.
We feeling that spirit in the phone. These phones are the devil. And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. What are y'all going to do when they take these phones from y'all? What y'all going to do when they take this life they gave y'all away from y'all? Because they going to take it from y'all. And what are y'all going to suffer? Because y'all have not lived one day without it. And that's why God wants you, God trying to get us to tell y'all, give it up. Because it's going to leave. And there ain't going to be nothing you can do. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when the food go away? When they stop giving you food, when they tell,
eat chicken no
what are y'all gonna do when they stop letting the food trucks come up here? And I told them, God showed me this in a dream. What are y'all gonna do when y'all having fasted? Y'all don't know what it feels like to be hungry for a couple hours. You don't know what it feels like to you don't know you don't know what it feels like to be sad and not go get that drink. You don't know what it feels like to be sad and don't go smoke that blunt or don't go out to that party. You're not going to know because you haven't tried. You ain't tried God. You ain't tried it. You went to church and you sat and you clapped and you shouted. But when you went home, when you went home, what did you do? All week you doing what you want to do. But one day after week you want to come and try to find me and you think that's going to work?
One day.
Not even one day. Especially when you got somebody up there that ain't even doing no better than you. But you got somebody telling you that they've been with God. Somebody telling you they're taking this walk with God for real. Somebody telling you they're practicing celibacy. They gave up the food. They sacrificing their food, sacrificing their life. I'm giving up my life for these people. And that's why I get so frustrated when they don't listen. You know, because it's to a point now where I can't even do it. I can't do nothing the stuff I used to do.
Yeah, same.
God not letting me be the same because it's like, that's how bad it is in the world.
That's what I was getting at too. I was saying how pretty much like, once you actually start back, you know, trying or actually walking in the footsteps or walking on the path that you're supposed to walk on, there's certain things you just can't do.
You can't do it.
Like you see how when you started there, I ain't even get no candy.
But it's only when you are really, that's only when you are really taking this path.
My nigga, I ain't even get no gum.
And there's people out here that's literally sitting on here knowing doggone well they ain't with God, and they getting on here and they preaching y'all this stuff. False prophecy. Y'all have to be careful who y'all listen to because there's people out here who ain't went through the fire yet. They don't know what it feels like. And it's crazy because, and I'm going to talk to the Christians right quick. Y'all got this book that's telling y'all. That's why I say the stuff in the Bible is true. But you got to understand, when you read it, you have to put yourself in that place. You have to put yourself in that position that you're reading. You get what I'm saying? So when you read about Jesus and who Jesus was, you have to understand that what God was trying to tell whoever... The real, okay, let's just talk about what it would be if it was real. If it was really the first Bible and, you know, the real God. Talk about Jesus. They said Jesus was a prophet. That was only trying to tell the people, hey, y'all, I found God. Y'all follow me so I can show y'all who God is. You know, but you're going to have to, no, you can't take that with you. You got to leave that here. You know, you can't take that car. No, you can't take the car. You gotta leave the car. No, you gotta leave everything behind. Just you. All God needs is you. Just come with me, follow me. I can show you. So when you read that stuff, you gotta understand. It didn't just happen. It wasn't something that was in the past. God letting you know that's how it is now.
Right
You feel
now.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a guide for this life.
It's up to you if you're going to take it. It's up to you.
So how can these preachers sit in church and preach, follow Jesus, follow Jesus? But Jesus was just like me. Jesus gave up his whole life for God. Jesus could die on the cross. He gave his life. You know what I mean? They killed him though. You gotta understand, but he was willing to die on the cross. You get what I'm saying? And all Jesus was trying to do was tell people the truth
And love them.
and love them.
And loving people get you killed too. Whether it's mentally or physically.
And that's what I'm trying to tell them, like, because now that I'm realizing, like, okay, I could lose my life over this. Literally, you feel what I'm saying? I can get on here and say stuff and I can lose my life. You know, I don't believe that because I know I'm protected, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you ain't got to get
You know what I mean?
that part. That'd be another
That's why I go to God and I
that'd be
say,
another
God,
reason
look.
why I don't say too much.
Yeah, that's why I go to God and I say, God, look, I'm doing this knowing doggone where I am. God, why me? But guess what? God said, haven't I showed you where you would go if that happened? Haven't I showed you what's next? What are you still worried about? God ain't let me die that day and come back for no reason. God said, well, you scared of death for what? You only what are you scared of death for? So what? So what?
See, that's the thing with me though. I ain't scared of death.
And people only scared of death because they don't know where they're going.
At the end of the day,
but I'm telling them where they're going.
At the end of the day, it's better than being here.
And God and letting me die so I could tell y'all where y'all going. If you know what I mean. Because I don't know where you going if you living the life you live, because I ain't living that life. So when I died, I didn't go there. I went to a place that my life led me to. So that's what I'm telling you. If you choose the life, you choose the life that you live.
Sure.
So being that I was following and finding God, that's where I went. I don't know what's going to happen to you if you be of the world. But I'm telling you what happened to you if you give the world up. I told them about the dream that I had of my family member.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He came to me. He don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? He's roaming this world. You get what I'm saying? It's deep.
Yeah, it's deep. A whole lot of people get stuck roaming.
And the fact that we don't know where we at, do y'all not think for a second where y'all are? I spent every day of my life wondering, where am I at? How did I get here?
I've spent it every day wondering why I seen a dude riding a motorcycle. And I literally, 3 seconds later, I ain't hear or see it no more.
It's really like, it's really sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. And all I could say, I'm not feeling my lip. All I could say,
Please stop.
I had to. All I could say is,
at the end of the day, everything is up to you. Whether you gonna do the right thing, whether it's by yourself or by people, whether you gonna love yourself or spread love, everything is up to you. You feel what I'm saying? Everything has a cause and effect. It's up to you whether it's gonna be a good outcome or a bad outcome. It's up to you if you gonna go to hell or go to heaven. Everything is up to you from what you doing now. Every decision you make, whether it's in your head, out loud, whatever.
oh, my leg hurt.
I know, you see I keep moving. But, yeah, everything is up to you.
But I just want people to understand.
Especially
like,
if you're a chosen one.
Yeah.
You need to stop BSing, you know what I mean? Every time I was BSing. But it was because I know
you
once,
wanted to.
not only that, but I know that once I 100% start walking that way, it's gonna be like powerful. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where not only I won't care about, you know, I ain't gonna say I won't care about people, but some things gonna be way more important than other things. And of course, the people of the world are not gonna see it as we see it because they're of the world. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like now, certain people don't understand some things I do because they don't know.
They don't know.
You feel what I'm saying?
And a part of me wants to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, they
doing
come
that.
from a different. What you talking about? What age range you talking about?
I'm talking about from freaking 14 to 60.
Yeah, well, I can't say what I was gonna say then, but
I'm just talking about everybody.
It's like, okay,
general,
I understand. I used to want to give people the benefit of the doubt, like they just don't understand. But do you want to? Do you even want?
You don't
want to?
No, you don't want to give people the benefit of the doubt because, but because it's like, okay, if I give you the benefit of the doubt, how many times am I gonna have to do this?
Every time.
Exactly. So it's like, okay, it's like, if you ask me something, you want me to tell you the truth or lie to you? Or you want me to tell you the truth or you want me to tell you what you want to hear?
They want you to tell you the truth.
Do you want me to be God or be the devil?
They want you to tell them the truth, but they want you to make sure that after you tell them the truth,
they want it nice and sweet.
They can still go back and do what they was doing comfortably.
Then where if you able to do that, then I didn't tell you the truth.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You feel what I'm saying? Or even if you choose to do that, it's gonna stick in your mind some way, somehow.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You
People
gonna question it.
People are scared to be uncomfortable. And
man, right now I'm so uncomfortable.
And
Not right now in this moment, but I'm saying lately I've been so uncomfortable.
This is a journey full of discomfort because it's really taking you away from everything you was comfortable in. You comfortable with
eating Bojangles.
You comfortable with eating the wrong foods, junk food. You comfortable with
don't get me wrong,
going
Bojangles
out
smack,
every
but
weekend. And I keep saying the same thing, like going out, sex, and this, because that's what the main thing people do. You comfortable with just being who you are. You know, people are too content with who they are. You know what I'm saying? So they're scared of change. They're scared to be different. You know what I'm saying? They're scared. That's all. It's fear. And that's why I'm like, how do y'all not realize? I can't even get too deep. I could, but I ain't doing all that for people who don't listen.
Right.
I'm sorry.
For people who don't
I'm gonna say what my spirit allowed me to say, but when they tell me to be quiet, I'm gonna be quiet. Cause I know I've heard about what happened to Jesus. You know what I mean? And they tell you what happened to people like us. And being that they killed Jesus for trying to tell people who God was, it should let you know how the enemy works. The enemy will put so many things into your head to keep you from spreading that message. Just like me thinking that nobody ain't gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? That's the devil. Because God said all he needs is one. God said everybody ain't gonna make it.
What they say?
You know what I mean? Everybody ain't gonna make it. And we ain't talking about making it into hell. I'm talking about everybody ain't gonna make it in this spiritual war that's about to happen. Y'all gonna suffer. For real. Because it's coming. And they telling y'all. But let.
And it's gonna start with certain things as far as like the food, people not being able to eat like they usually used to.
And what you think gonna happen after that?
Oh man, people gonna go crazy. They gonna start eating each other.
You telling me you think you gonna survive without meat? You ain't went without meat not one in your life?
They gonna start eating each other.
And all the animals gonna be gone? You gonna be craving their meat. You gonna bite somebody.
They gonna bite somebody, yeah, real fast. That's what they mean when they say the zombie apocalypse coming.
Y'all gonna be the zombies. It's gonna be y'all. It's gonna be them.
That's exactly what they mean when they say the zombie apocalypse
They
coming.
play their face, and they still trust them more
Especially for the people with
y'all trust them more than they trust their own people.
especially with the people with the
Don't even say that on here.
But
But it's like, what more can we do?
how dumb can you be?
You know, I'm pulling up my notes because I'm telling y'all, when I first started this, I have notes that I used to write down.
Look, and I ain't even gonna say that.
Hold on, let me say this.
Look, this ain't gonna draw far from the conversation, but
How much minutes we got? Okay, we got about enough. Shoot, if it's 2 hours, it's 2 hours.
But even with that being said, like I had started writing pretty much I couldn't really express myself because of how I was feeling and the situation I was in. So I started writing, little music here and there. And even I was trying to warn people through the music, which I haven't dropped it or nothing, but certain people heard it. You know what I'm saying? Which I might drop. I don't know.
When I wrote this, this is when I died. I wrote this when I came back. And I was supposed to make a. Hold on, this part here, I don't like this part.
Me neither.
I wrote something in my journal that I was supposed to make a video on, but I never made it because I'm like, like I told y'all, I don't speak on stuff too soon because if I would have spoke on this then, it wouldn't have came out like it came out in the video I made about it. Because when I read the video, I didn't read nothing. I was just talking, because God told me you don't need, like I've been telling you, I don't need the Bible. I don't need research. I don't need none of that stuff because I just know. You know what I'm saying? I know. I listen to God all the time. God speaks to me all the time. All the time. And I was talking about my experience, and I was talking about how for so many years I was holding on to pain, trauma, stress, every negative thing I ever went through in life. So it caused me to be depressed. And I fought depression for so long. Like I said, I was really battling it, trying everything to overcome it, but nothing ever worked for long. I always ended up going back into the darkness, and eventually I became suicidal because I started feeling like nothing is working. Everything I do, I'm still sad. Everything I do, I'm still hurting. Everything I do, I still have hate in my heart. Everything I do, I'm still angry. So what is my point of being here? I hate it here. I want to leave. And I really just wanted to be free from everything I was going through mentally and spiritually and physically. And all of that led to me just basically, like I said, well, I don't know who watched it and who didn't. But basically,
I put the video link in the description.
I just wanted to be free, that's what was calling me being suicidal, because I just wanted to be free. And after feeling this way for so long, I finally gave up. I had no more fight left in me. This is what I wrote. And I don't even think I read this. I think this is my first time reading this, like, ever since that happened. I finally gave up. I had no more fight left in me. And I just finally surrendered to the depression, to the stress, and to everything, which led to me killing myself. When I said I killed myself, I was saying how I ended up kind of having a heart attack because I spazzed out and it made my heart stop. And I said, in the process of me dying, I realized I didn't even want to die no more. And I was fighting so hard for my life, trying my best to breathe. Until I realized I wasn't in control. So then I had to surrender to death. I'm gonna just skip to the good stuff. Hold on. And for those who didn't watch it, for those who ain't gonna go watch it, when I died, in the process of dying, I started feeling this huge sense of peace. Like I felt okay. It's a feeling that I never felt before in my life. Like, and I just remember, like, I just knew what was going on. I knew it was God. You know what I'm saying? I just felt so good. Like somebody was carrying me, and then I just seen this light. And then I realized the light was the sun. Y'all gonna have to watch my video.
I put the link in the description.
I was saying all that to say, because this is something I didn't say in the video. So this is what I wrote. What I felt like, what I know God was telling me. Like I said, I had to go through some stuff. I had to go through the darkness. And God was with me the whole time, you know, but this is what God was showing me. Like, I was always here with you. Being that I transitioned into the Son, I came a part of the Son, you know, God was showing me, this is me. This is what I am. And guess what? I've been here with you this whole time, watching over you. They say God watching over you. Do you watch God? You know, because God is the Son. That's how God could watch. How else could God watch over everybody at one time? You know what I mean? How else could God shine the light on everybody at one time? How could God be watching everything you do? And there's billions of people in this world. And the sun is in every part of the world.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't believe what I'm saying, you got to ask yourself, why don't you believe it? If you don't believe what I'm saying, you come up with something better. Because if you think you're going to see a person, you might as well just keep going to church and make that your God. If it's a person,
white man,
you might as well make that preacher your God. You know what I mean?
I see white man.
If God ain't the Son, then what is God then? Please tell me. And I'm telling y'all, I've seen it myself. I'm telling y'all, God showed me. So at this point, it's like, if y'all don't believe it, I'm sorry for you. I'm really not. But if you don't believe what somebody's telling you, and you know when I talk about this stuff, something in your spirit's trying to break free. Something when you hearing the word from God, and you know it's from God, and it make your spirit shake, and it make you tremble, make you uncomfortable, then you know it's true. You know, it ain't gonna make you shout, it ain't gonna make you dance and scream and clap your hands, and then there's a party going on in church. That's letting you know that something ain't going on right in church. If everybody happy, everybody sitting here jolly and giggling, and they going home and crying in their car, something ain't right. Somebody ain't talking right. Somebody ain't speaking right. When somebody tell you something, it makes you tremble, and it makes your heart shake, and it makes you feel like you just want to run and go hide in a corner, it scare you a little bit. That's what you need to be hearing.
Excuse me.
And I said, I felt like God woke me up that day. That was my realest spiritual awakening I ever had. You know, like I said, I always been woke, but that was my spiritual awakening. God had to let me know I ain't have to die to be in the presence of God. Because God is all around me here on earth. And that's what I spent my life looking for. God, where are you? Please help me, you know. I need to see you. I need to know what you are, who you are, so that when I pray, I can have some confidence that you heard me, you know. So now when I sit outside, I sit in the sun, I look at, and I just talk to the sun, and I meditate in the sun. I speak to the sun, and I'm telling you, ever since I started doing that, my life has been taking me into directions that is, you know what I mean. Sometimes I just look around and I be like, oh my goodness, like. You know, I ain't done though. I got a lot to say. But God woke me up that day to let me know, you don't have to die to be with me. I'm here, you know. But God knew that I couldn't hear, see, or feel the presence with everything I had going on. So I believe God had to take me away. God had to take me so that God can clean up that mess inside of me. Because I was never allowing God to do that for me, you know. I would pray sometimes, but it was like, I'm praying, but okay, after I pray, I'm about to go smoke blunt. After I pray, I'm about to go do whatever I want to do. You know what I mean? So God had to clean me up so God could fill me back up with everything I needed, you know. Because when I came back, I felt so empty for like, how many days? Like 2 or 3 days?
2 weeks, nigga.
2 weeks? I'm talking about the freshness of it. Like,
oh.
Maybe like I said 3 or 4 days.
3 days.
I didn't feel nothing. Like, I didn't feel no emotion. I didn't feel everything that I was going through in my life. I couldn't feel it. I couldn't feel the anger that I had built up. I couldn't feel the pain. I couldn't feel nothing. I felt like I was empty. You know what I'm saying? I felt so empty. Like I had just had surgery. Like I could feel my heart healing. I could feel my you know what I mean? And all I could do was I couldn't do really nothing really. So, you good?
Throat itching like crazy.
You need to leave?
Are you good?
But, so God really had to heal me from the inside out. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all have to do inner work. We can heal ourselves, really. We can really heal ourselves because God is within us. But you have to do inner work. You have to sit down with yourself and really figure out what is wrong with me. You know, you got to figure out, why do I have to drink all the time to feel something? What is wrong with me? Why am I so sad? Sit down with yourself and really think about, why am I so angry? Why am I still mad at what my daddy did to me?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I still mad at my daddy for what he did? Why am I still mad at my mama for?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I still mad at these people? What is this? You know what I mean? Why every time, you know, just everything you do. Why am I giving myself up so easily to these boys? What is wrong with me? You know what I mean? You gotta think about this stuff. You gotta fix yourself from the inside. You gotta give up this stuff to do that. You can't fix yourself when you too attached to this stuff. It's distractions. You gotta ask yourself, how am I able to fight my own brother? And when I say brother, I'm talking about black on black crimes. How in the freak am I able to shoot my own kind and kill them? That's a problem. You feel what I'm saying? Why you so quiet? What? You don't got nothing to say?
Mm-mm.
How am I able to do this stuff?
I can tell you why they
Mamas, how are these mamas able to turn against their own daughters? This is your child that you pushed out and gave life to. How are you able to treat her like you don't know who this person is? You treat her like you don't know her. You gotta ask yourself, how am I able to walk out on my kids? You know what I'm saying? And never ever do nothing for them. Or how am I able to do this? What's wrong with me? How can I abandon my own flesh and blood? That's me. How can you abandon yourself? Your kids are you. How can you abandon your kids? They're a reflection of you. You can't. Is it that you can't face yourself? What is it? That's a lot of stuff I was writing in here. Let me just skip all that because y'all gonna have to go watch my video there. That. But just know, God ain't no big. I said God is real. God isn't a big giant man demanding that you follow him or burn in hell. The hell that the enemy wants you to believe exists is right here, right now. It's everything that man created. I ain't saying that. Okay, let's skip that because I ain't saying that. I said it's the families being torn apart. You know what I mean? Families don't even love each other. How could y'all not love y'all own people? How y'all sit around and talk down on your own family? You see your family struggling, you talking, you gossip, you don't help them.
Pray for them.
What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with people? How could you watch your family struggle when you got the resources to help them, but you rather judge them? It makes you feel good to see your family struggling because it makes you look like you the superior one in the family. How could you be sitting on thousands of dollars while your family ain't got nothing? You know what I mean? That's a problem in this world. That's messed up. That's the devil. You gotta think about how they even start. What tore the families apart? Money. The root of all evil. And y'all say it all the time, money is the root of all evil. So why y'all still chasing the bag? Why y'all still chasing the money? If it's the root of all evil, y'all want to be evil? That's the only way I can think of. You don't wake up.
It's definitely. I've been up since early.
I know.
But it's definitely.
It's getting good now.
It's definitely, families get torn apart because of money, envy.
I said the hell is the division of the earth that caused the people to be separated. Because the enemy knows that a nation of togetherness cannot be controlled and destroyed. And that's why we separate. That's why you got cities and countries and and people from this place, and everybody different, and everybody taught to be you this and you that. They ain't nothing but the devil trying to keep us separated. What sense does it make to go out in public and you don't even speak to people that's walking that's on the same earth as you? We're trained to not even speak to each other. That's crazy to me. You can't even look at nobody for too long; they're gonna be mad. Cause they think they somebody that they not.
Trying to mean mug. I'm gonna look at you bad
like I'm trying to figure out who you are. You here with me? Do you know where we at? Cause I need to know. Like I'm trying to look at you because you look like you might know something. You dressed up in those little name brand. You like you got something going on. What you know?
You look
How you got
happy.
so much access to all this money? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we the same skin color. What you doing that I ain't doing? People will really look flashy, but when you look at them, they mad.
Mad.
So who you doing it for?
The world.
The world, but they don't want the world to look at them though. Walking past people all the time and just riding past people in the cars and we won't even know each other. We all on this earth struggling and don't nobody know each other. That's stupid. It's sad. What else? Yeah, that's what I said after that. I said it's social. It's why was I going like? I was must have been mad this day. It said it's social media subconscious. I thought it cut off. It's social media subconsciously dehumanizing us, making us think that we have any other purpose in this life than just being. You get on social media and people faking it.
That's all social media is.
You can easily
People
betray
get
a
on
life
it.
on social media, and you got people looking at you. You know doggone way you ain't living like that, but now you making this other person feel bad.
Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
Trying to find a purpose that they ain't got. Everybody they're trying to find what purpose do you have?
I ain't got no purpose.
A purpose. Talking about what's my purpose? I'm trying to find my purpose. You on there faking it till you faking it.
Faking it till you fake it.
Fake it till you fake it again. You faking it, now you making it her fake. Now she got to fake because she want to look like you.
Everybody fake.
Now she got to fake. Now everybody faking.
Now they getting fake bodies.
Fake bodies,
fake smiles,
fake everything. Just
fake
faking
chick
it.
stubs.
Just because you look at somebody's story and they look like they having a blast. Whole time, as soon as that camera go off, they ain't doing
just
nothing.
Depressed.
People are turning up, and as soon as that camera go off, the room full of girls that don't even like each other, but as soon as the camera going, yeah, y'all turn up. As soon as it go out, ain't nobody even talking to each other for real.
They back on their phone.
Just pretending. It's time to stop pretending, y'all. Y'all gotta get yourself together. Cause it's been going on too long. For real. It's been going on too long. Y'all gotta stop. What else? Y'all gotta stop. Y'all ain't tired yet. Y'all ain't tired of this life. Like, y'all ain't tired of living like this. Y'all making it hard for people who don't care for it. Cause it can't just be two people in the world who just say, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna just do this way. Cause, you know. You know one thing, y'all better get with the program. Get out of the program. What else I say? I don't think I'm gonna speak on that. It might be a little too much. I ain't speaking on that, yeah. Like I said, it's the mothers against the daughters, which is really sad. Cause I don't think mothers, and I ain't trying to offend nobody, but I don't think mothers understand what it does to a daughter to feel like your mother hates you. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I know you don't understand. You ain't a girl, but
I ain't no girl.
Speaking on, and I'm talking about, I'm not like I always tell you, I'm talking about my people. I ain't talking about no other people because I don't know what they go through. But as a young black girl, when you feel like you don't have your mama, when you feel a certain way towards your mama, or you feel like your mama feels a certain way towards you, because as a young girl, your mama is the most. Your mama is just she's everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you a black mama, you treating your black daughter like she don't matter to you, you destroying her in ways that you don't know. Because if I don't matter to my own mama who birthed me, if my own mama could treat me a certain way, then what else am I worthy of? You feel what I'm saying? If my mama could say certain things to me, then where am I? Like, what is this? You get what I'm saying? If my own mama could treat me this way, then I don't trust nobody else. That daughter's gonna spend her whole life having the hardest time trusting anybody, because if my own mama can do this to hurt me and do this to me, that's all I gotta say. You know, we gotta stop this. Once you turn this age, you gotta go do it. Black moms, you gotta stop making your daughter feel like when she turns a certain age, she gotta be doing certain stuff. Cause I don't know where that came from, but 18 is not an age to be out on your own. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even for a boy or a girl. You gotta realize we just graduating high school, and they ain't teaching us how to live in high school. You getting all sleepy.
Some be quiet.
Cause you getting sleepy.
Some don't even graduate at 18.
What grade you graduated in?
Great, tough grade, but I'm saying age-wise.
It sound like it'd be 17, 18.
No, 19.
Oh, you trying to be petty? But no, for real though, like.
But yeah,
y'all gotta stop.
And y'all gotta stop going to social media to try to find things, like, as far as like, oh, don't compare your life to nobody else's life. Your life is your life for a reason.
Yeah. But
everybody don't move at the same pace. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I gotta say about that. You know, just dwell on that. You know, I don't know what it is between. I don't know who instilled this into the black woman, but this mama against daughter thing gotta stop. Cause all we doing is ruining the black. We ruining the black generation of women. You know, as a whole, it ain't just this household. You know, once you ruin one black woman, you ruin another black woman, because she grow up hurt, angry, or whatever she go through from whatever happened, and she'll go out in the world and she gonna pour it out into the world. You know.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna, you know, I can get real deeper, but I ain't getting into it. Then you got fathers against the sons, or fathers not walking out on the sons. Y'all gotta stop doing it. Like, if a child feel like they can't even have a parent, that's gonna destroy them so bad. Like, my own parents don't even want me. Then I ain't worthy of nothing. My own father didn't want me. He walked out on me. He didn't check up on me. He didn't call me. You know, and then we left to just figure it out. We don't get no, you know. And I'm not speaking like, you know, I'm speaking on the process of it. You spend your life, they gotta spend their life. Why they don't want me? You know what I mean? It's just a thing that just gonna happen. You know what I mean? Growing up, you don't understand stuff when you're a child. I ain't even gonna get into that. You know you wanna be done?
Yeah, I'm getting sleep.
But it's a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot more. If y'all want more, get this 20 likes. Get this 20 likes. Get this 20 likes.
Now let me say this though before we go. I said it's religion against religion, who are all just striving to be the same maker.
Same person.
Just with a different name.
Thing. Yeah.
Just with a different name. Every religion is seeking the same thing, but they're calling it something else.
And they tweaked it a little bit.
And tweak it. The only difference is they have different ways to find it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. So every religion, we all out here looking for God.
You know what?
Whether you call him, whatever you call him. And the only difference is you do something a little different to put yourself in the presence of God, or to think you putting yourself in the presence of God.
There was one I heard about. They was like, you know, well, it's okay for us to drink.
Cause you gotta think about it. Whoever came up with the religion, that's who they worship. You know what I mean? It's the preachers. They worship the preachers. Y'all didn't realize y'all worshiping humans.
That's what I was just gonna say.
And the only person y'all can trust to give y'all information is a preacher, because they got on this gown, this garment, whatever. They got a.
I always wonder why they said amen.
They speaking with all that.
I said a uni.
All that type of stuff. And that's the only person y'all can trust. That's y'all God right there. Y'all don't even realize it. Y'all worshiping man.
My eyes are like crazy.
And then the preacher tell y'all not to worship man, but y'all worship man, and y'all give them. Why do I have to give you money to? You know what I mean? That's the devil. It ain't said not one time in the Bible Jesus asked nobody for a dime to give them help, to heal them.
You know, I always wonder why we couldn't bring fruits and vegetables and stuff to the church instead of money. Because
they don't even eat fruits and vegetables. I wish you would bring me some fruits and vegetables when after I did service and I'm going to the steakhouse, I'm going over here to get me some chicken. What I'm doing with some fruits and vegetables? I need money to pay for this food. I need money because I got to pay for this nice car I just bought. I don't need no fruits and vegetables. I can't go pay my car note with these fruits and vegetables. That's why you can't go give them fruits and vegetables. They don't want it. They want money. So they can sit on, so they don't have to go to work, because they know working ain't for nobody. It's a business. It's a hustle.
Mm-hmm. It's
manipulation, and it's evil, and it's wrong. And y'all need to stop doing it. Especially if you know God ain't in your heart, and you know your intentions ain't God-like. Especially the ones who put pressure on people to get them money. You ain't prioritized. You're going to hell. What if I'm broke? Dang, I gotta go to hell if I'm broke. I gotta go to hell because I'm broke. Dang. All I want to do is come here and get a word and get a little encouragement for the rest of the week. But I'm broke, so I gotta go to hell, so I might as well just not come back then, because I ain't got no money.
I'm gonna put your link in the description for the video you dropped too.
And these preachers going off these ass too. They had one on there.
They be cussing like crazy.
He said y'all ain't going nowhere if y'all ain't paying these.
Church must have been on the last leg.
He told them he won't let them leave.
Why you show me that?
Cause it was on TikTok. I ain't, you know.
He said they won't leave him.
He said they won't leave him.
He was gonna put a lock on the door.
He was mad. He didn't get his check for the week. He get paid every week.
And they only got to work one day.
And don't even be working. I can easily go get the Bible and come up with a sermon. That's easy. You get up there and
I did it before.
And make people shout. I can make people shout. All I gotta do is tell them what they want to hear. All I gotta do is make them feel comfortable. Say, yeah, baby, I understand you going through life, but God said just hold on a little bit longer. God said hold on to me forever. Ain't no little bit longer. God said hold on to me forever. You hold on to me just a little bit longer, you're going to end up slipping right back to who I told you not to be.
Be right back smoking them seeds.
You're going to be right back smoking them seeds and them digs and them deeds. You hold on me for a little bit.
And then what?
God said you just wait, you're going to be blessed with that house. That's why. That's why they shout and they scream and they praise, because they tell them that God going to bless them with material things.
Mm-hmm. But if
if my mind on material things and you telling me I'm going to get something material, I'm going to, oh yeah, I'm happy. But if I'm in there and I'm just looking for God, I ain't looking for no car. I ain't looking for none of this. So, I don't need all that, but of course they going to shout and scream, because you giving them false hope. Then as soon as they go by and
they talk
my car?
Talk to them. Go ahead, shout for a new job.
And what money they gonna have to pay for the car? No,
who wants to work?
Money to them.
Who wants to work? They said, I remember I was talking to somebody. I would say, is it
Did I throw my chips away?
Yep. They in their trash can.
They.
Yeah. But I was like, I was talking to somebody. I ain't gonna say no names, and they was like, I was talking to them. I said, people always say, God bless me with this job, and they was like, nah. God ain't blessed you with that. You went up there and filled out the application.
What was I finna say? Oh wait, what? What you just say? I swear I ain't hear you.
I said pretty much. I was talking to this person. I ain't gonna say no names, but we were talking about, you know, people. They be like, you know, God bless me with this job, XYZ. Then the next day, you know, they turn around and quit. I be like, do it be a blessing? And they was like, nah, God ain't blessed with this job. They went up there and filled out their application.
Tell me. I think that was us in the video.
Nigga, I just said I was gonna say
Oh,
that.
but yeah.
I thought that was funny. But yeah, y'all get this 20 likes if you made it this far. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the comments.
Yeah,
on.
I think everything else, I don't think I should speak on, because I was just a little mad this day, so I was just going in, but it's a little too much about this. Because I don't be trying to, I'm not exposing nobody.
Oh yeah, you going in.
Because I'm tired of these spiritual people getting on there exposing, like.
I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do a video on depression too.
Oh, a video on depression?
Yeah.
We can talk about it now.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the next video. But yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to see because I wanted to say one more thing. Here you go.
Who?
Right here.
Me?
Cause this one thing we need to talk about.
Tonight?
You want to talk about it tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we ain't gonna talk about it tonight.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
My eyes burning for freaking pollen.
Alright, y'all. Well, we ain't doing none of that. Like, subscribe. If you like it, if you see it, if you watch it, it's meant for you. Whoever don't watch it, then maybe just not. Maybe just you ain't ready yet. You ain't ready to hear the truth. But you know, I ain't finna say ask somebody to like, cause I realize, you know, it don't even matter. You know what I mean? It don't even matter. So yeah, we finna end it. We about to wrap it up.